What's up, guys? So today's live is going to be a little weird. I'm pretty upset right now, and I'll tell you why in a second. Because things just love to go wrong in my life. All right. Get myself situated here again. All right, so today's live, I'm all thrown off. So here's what happened. I was getting ready for my live, went up to my gun room to move some stuff around, and right when I opened the door, my Savage 308 is laying on the floor and the stock was completely broken. I took everything down a few days ago and rearranged my whole gun wall, and I guess I just didn't have it up on the hooks well enough, and it fell from the, it was the very top rifle, fell all the way down to the floor, and the synthetic stock cracked, and now I have a big paperweight, so I'm pretty upset, and I don't know, man, it's not off to a good start. Everyone give that like. That is correct. Everyone go ahead and give that thumbs up. And get your questions in here on the chat, because not a lot of people sent me questions this week. I got like 2 or 3 questions, so I'll answer those. I'll answer whatever happens through the chat, and then we'll kind of just have some conversations with things that I want to bring up, I suppose. I'm going to need to test a hat. Well, the good thing about testing a hat is you can go to the link in my bio and order one off of Spring. And yeah, I don't know. I think they're pretty decent. So this one is on my website. This one is not. I actually ordered this one off from a different company, and I kind of like these a little bit better. But the only thing about this style is I'd have to order them in bulk and wait for people to want one and then do all the work myself. Whereas Spring, they just send it out for me, and I don't have to do anything. What stock was it? I'm broke. So it's a Savage Axis 308 with the bull barrel. The bitch just snapped in half. So I could still use it. It snapped at just the actual shoulder piece right behind the bolt. So I actually don't really need that piece. I could hold it like Rambo and still shoot the 308, but that wouldn't be very beneficial. So now I have to find a stock and spend more money that I didn't need to spend just to get my rifle back to where it was. So who knows, maybe I'll order a better stock that has like cheek weld riser and stuff. I don't know, but if I gotta spend the money, I might as well make it better, I guess. Is Modelo your favorite beer? It is. I like Corona too, but yeah, Modelo's like what I do. Brand. Savage. It's a Savage Axis stock. It's a stock. It's a stock. Savage makes the stock. All right, so question I got this week was, is there a cheaper way to store your body armor in your vehicle other than just throwing it over your passenger seat? I don't know how much cheaper you get than free. I'm going to assume they meant how many different ways, or are there like cheap alternative options to storing your body armor in your car versus just throwing it over your passenger seat? And yes, there are cheap ways. None are cheaper than free though. But here are some alternatives. So one, I wouldn't suggest throwing your plate carrier over your passenger seat, because then you stop at a store, you go in anywhere, you leave it wide open from your, like, obviously, even if you got tinted windows, let's say you have a tinted windshield too that's really dark, people are gonna be able to see in and see that plate carrier there, and then their mind starts going like, maybe there's guns in there, maybe there's all kinds of other stuff in there, and it's just kind of an invitation you don't want to happen. So what I do is I keep mine in the back of my SUV, and I can, if something were to happen, I can climb over my seat and get to it in the back. It's not a big deal. You could even keep it in, the back seat floor area. So I've seen a couple different methods. So people will have a day pack or a bug out bag, whatever, a backpack, and they'll keep their just stuff ready to go in there. And obviously you would have to have like not a huge bulky plate carrier, but more of like a minimalist style one. You can put it in your backpack there and leave that in the back of your vehicle and be good to go. Alternatively, people have little storage totes that are kind of smaller, keep some gear in, and they have like their extra mags, radios, freaking, even sometimes they break their weapon down and put the weapon in there too, and it's ready to go. Everything's in one little box, like one of those Plano Sportsman boxes. Or you just throw it in the back, strap it down, and throw like a blanket or something over it, whatever you keep in the back. That's really the only options for really storing your stuff in your vehicle. You could hang it up or create some weird stuff or drape it over a seat. But really, yeah, I would keep it in a backpack or keep it in a storage box. If it were me, and I'll go over that when I show up my bug out vehicle get home truck video part 2. I'll be going through all the stuff that's in my vehicle, and I'll kind of walk through how I keep my stuff set up. Boyd stock. So actually, that's like one of the first ones I saw when I was. It literally, I saw it like 10 minutes before the live happened, and I'm like, God damn it! And I just got on Google real quick and was looking up Savage Axis stocks, and yeah, I saw Boyd's, and they have like a ton of options. They got like just straight classic. They got the riser cheap weld. They got extended butt stock options. They got all kinds of stuff, and they're really not that badly priced. I mean, yeah, it's a couple $100 that I didn't want to spend, but if you are going to spend it, you might as well get something better, I guess. I see. Most brands use someone else. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just a stock freaking rifle. Aaron, did you like my new channel? No. No one liked your new channel. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody like Zach's other channel. It's Zach DIY Guns. Anyone else having trouble with Delta Team Tactical waiting on a lower and parts for over 20 days now? Bro, so Delta Team Tactical is cheap, and with that, they usually have a high order volume, and unfortunately, their shipping department kind of falls behind. So I'm trying to be nice here, because those guys, they hook me up pretty big, and that's not to give them any excuses or anything. So yeah, they're slow to ship, and it could be. I've waited like a month one time for like some stuff from them, and yeah, it sucks to wait. But, I mean, it does get to you, so you're just sacrificing a little bit for saving a couple dollars, so it is what it is. Their socials are just blowing up with bad service again. Yeah, it is. I see that on Facebook and Instagram. Every time they make a post, you have like 5 people like, yo, like, so maybe you should like ship my parts out instead of posting on social media. And I get that. I get the frustration, but the social media guy isn't the guy who's working in the shipping department. So, the guy's just trying to do his job and bring light to Delta Team Tactical and stuff that they offer, and the shipping department's making him look like a goofball. What is your preferred rifle barrel length? I was thinking of getting a 10.5. So yeah, I think that just kind of depends what you want to use it for. So if you just want like self-defense, home defense / CQB type stuff, then yeah, 10.5 is money. Perfect. That's kind of what I would choose too. Obviously, if you wanted to, be more kind of all around and have the option to shoot further distances and stuff like that. Not that you can't shoot decent distances with 10.5 and a 5.56, but just that's why 16-inch barrel is like the standard, because it's kind of good for a little bit of everything. But yeah, 10.5 would be perfect for me. That's what I would pick for like home defense / CQB, and just having it a little bit more maneuverable if you were to like say make it a truck gun or something. Gonna try to cancel and go through Primary Arms. Never had issues with them or Palmetto. Yeah, Primary Arms is like, they're quick. They're on it. Never had issue with them. Palmetto, believe it or not, Palmetto, I've had some pretty slow shipping from them too. Even when I was in North Carolina and they were literally a state away, it would take weeks to get stuff. And I'm like, dude, what the flip is going on? Also depends on caliber choice. Yes, an SBR 5.56 is very stupid loud. So yeah, I just assume 5.56 when people don't tell me the caliber. But yeah, 300 blackout, stuff like that, I'd go even shorter, like 7.5, 8.5 inch barrel. Palmetto is slow as fuck. Yeah, they are. They are. But again, high order volume, cheaper parts. You're gonna be slower because you got to get through the orders. Let's see. What other questions I had this week? What about BCA? Bear Creek Arsenal. I mean, they're all right. I haven't really had issues with them. They've been pretty quick, I guess. I would be wary on some of their in-house parts. I know my one buddy. I mean, goes for everybody though. So I guess I wouldn't really be wary. I just keep in mind. Buddy of mine got a BCA firearm, and the firing pin broke in like not that many rounds. It's crazy. I like my BCA. BCA is not bad. I'm not gonna trash talk them. Every company has their, hiccups or faults here and there. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has a 100%, positivity rate. What other questions did I have this week? I forgot off the top of my head. The whole rifle dropping off the wall threw off my whole thing. I didn't get a chance to put my questions down on my notepad here. What up, Tito? All right, so what was the other question? Painting your rifle, stencils and all that stuff. So super easy. Literally, Zach, US2A Arms, if you're seeing him in this thread, he can go into greater detail on the right way to paint something. However, flip that, it's spray paint, man. I ain't trying to do some professional stuff. So literally wipe it down with a degreaser, brake cleaner, whatever, get all the grease and crap off of it. And then spray the damn thing down with whatever coat of color you want to be on it. And then the stencils, you either have the hard stencils where you hold them in place and spray and do whatever. You can use like mesh netting. You can use freaking trees from the backyard to match your terrain, whatever. Or you can get the sticker stencils, and they're on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, all that crap. You literally peel them off, stick them down on your freaking weapon, and spray whatever color you want. Stick some more down, spray another color, and peel it off after it dries, and boom, there you go. I won't say anything. Professional painter. I get it. You're trying to do it the right way. If I was gonna do it super professional, I would just get it Cerakoted, but it's spray paint, so who cares? Simple green, 320, or red Scotch Brite, self-etch prime. You're doing way too much right now. You're doing way too much. Who won the green light, bro? Great. So I did comment on all the videos that I told you to comment on for who was going to win the prizes that I announced last live on Sunday. Then I posted the giveaway video on Monday, and I said, here's how you win. So check the comments. Check your notifications, because I let all 3 of the sticker winners know who won. I let the guy know who won the green Predator light, the Condor pouch, and the goggles. So most people hit me up already and sent me their address. I'm going to send that stuff out tomorrow or Tuesday, but a couple of you haven't gotten me your address yet. So go back, check the comments, and if you commented, look for a reply. If you don't have a reply, you didn't win. If you do, and I told you won, and to send me your address, I need you to send me your address. So, got you. I must not have won. No, unfortunately you did not. Who won the green light? I don't remember off the top of my head. It was somebody who said they really needed a green light because they're getting into predator hunting. I don't know. I just picked random comments. I scrolled through, and then I just stopped, and then I saw that comment, and I was like, well, seems like he needs it, so. How's your dagger holding up? I got 2, and they're both holding up really well. So I'm waiting for my concealed carry permit for here to come through so I can carry it more and test it out more. It's just when I can't carry legally, then it slows me down testing things out and doing stuff. But yeah, the daggers are holding up great. No issues at all, and I like my tan one better because it's got like the hollow sun on it. It's got the little GG Magwell. It's pretty cool. It's got a P80 trigger, polished internals. Got the ghost connector, which really doesn't do a difference on the dagger because I heard the connectors are pretty decent factory, but I went ahead and changed it anyway, so why not? How long in the conceal now? So I got like just under 2 months left to wait. I don't know why it takes 90 days for them to make a decision. I'm sure they know the decision in like 10 minutes, but whatever. What other questions were there this week? What else? I didn't write this stuff down, so I'm sorry. Somebody asked me when's the next range video. So it's gonna dagger is 3.5 pound connection. Yeah, I know. I replaced it anyway because I had the ghost connector. So figure what the hell. When's the next range video? So I'm looking at like mid next month. After Valentine's Day, of course, because that is the most important thing on my radar right now, because I love my wife, and if she's watching, cheers, babe. But yeah, mid to later next month, go out. I'm going to take my truck out to one of the BLM lands, and it's not Black Lives Matter, it's the Bureau of Land Management. BLM land / National Forest, get out there and then do some shooting. So that'll be the next video. That's right. I'm a smart man. My wife just commented a little smiley face because she was watching me. She's always watching me. Freaking Latinas. So anyway, shameless plug. If you guys haven't seen, got this new shirt, this new hat ordered for myself. These are pretty nice. I don't have this on the Spring website, but I do have this hat here and a bunch of other T-shirts, and just check them out if you want to. Support your boy. I also got stickers on there too. If you didn't win a sticker and you want some, then you can order it from Spring. Supposedly DTT parts are non-marked BCA. Unmarked BCA? That kind of makes sense. So the only thing with like Delta Team Tactical that I don't like, and some of the other like cheaper guys, is none of their parts match up. They're not the same black. So if you piece together like a DTT rifle, you pretty much have to paint it. I mean, you don't have to, but when you put it all together, it's like 60 shades of different blacks, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, black is black, but apparently not. So you pretty much have to paint it because it's like lower end stuff, and that's pretty much what you're paying for on like the nicer rifles. Is the fit and finish is a little bit better. They might use a little bit better bolt or barrel or something also, but a lot of times, even like Palmetto, they use pretty decent barrels. It's just like, fit and finish might be a little bit off, especially like their blend models. I've ordered a bunch of blend models and I've never even seen a blend on them. I'm like, I don't know what the blend was, but it's cool. It's Chinese, made in America. I had a guy today comment on my Ronin gun belt, and he's like, "Oh, way to freaking support China by buying a knockoff from a U.S. soldier." And I'm like, first of all, I don't care about that soldier. It saves me money. Look, I'm American AF, but guess what? If they want me to buy American, then don't charge me 3, 4, 5 times the price that the Chinese guy is going to charge me. I mean, there's a reason China's like kicking our butt as far as economy and commerce. They offer stuff at a better price, and guess what? I'm not going to buy something that's 5 times more expensive if I can do the same thing with something that's 5 times cheaper. So I don't know. I told him I didn't feel bad. I said I don't give AF, and I guess he didn't comment back, so I guess he doesn't like that. Been thinking of getting a dagger, just haven't ordered one for whatever reason, but PSA is launching new PSA dagger variants. Now I got more to choose. Yeah, man, I don't think you can go wrong with having a dagger, man. So it's one of those things where I'm going to carry mine for a little bit just to put it through some more stuff once I get my freaking CCW here in Cali, but I don't plan to ever use it as like a main carry weapon. I just want to use it every once in a while. But I think for like range, home defense, whatever, just have it like, in the truck or whatever, if you want to go places and just have something chilling in the glove box locked up, whatever, I don't know, whatever you want to use a gun for. Daggers never failed me. There are, hiccups and issues just like there are with every single firearm, especially when they were first launched. A lot of the locking blocks and stuff like that were having issues, and then their little, they were just having a little bit of stupid quality control issues, stupid crap. That's why you don't really buy something when it first drops. You wait a little bit, it's like buying a new model car. Like this, we just created this car. I'm gonna wait like a year or two for you to figure out all the bull crap, and then I will buy one. But daggers have come a really long way, and obviously they're interchangeable with all the Gen 3 Glock stuff. So You can make the freaking most peasant Glock or peasant dagger out there, or super high tier dagger. Desert Tactical just built a really nice dagger using a SCT frame, which is the same frame that the Anderson Kiger uses. Super freaking nice. I think he's got the SW5 slide and pretty nice. I forget what the brand of barrel that he used, but pretty nice dagger with the hollow sun optic. It's pretty nice. And then you have some that are just super bare bones for like $300. You can have a fully functioning Glock 19 clone, so it's pretty decent. They have a dagger and full-size frame for $115 now. They do. I'm just waiting for that micro dagger mag because I want the 15-round mags for my Glock 43X. And maybe I'll buy a micro dagger just to say I have it, but I really don't care about it. I just want the mag. Yeah, good deals on them. There are very good deals on the dagger, boy. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong. Like, they're so cheap, you kind of just have to buy one just to have it. Even if you hated it, I think it's worth it just to say you have it. That's why I bought a 1911. I could give two craps about a 1911. I bought it just to say I had one. I'm waiting on the micro first. Yeah, hopefully it actually gets released this year because they talked about the damn thing at the last SHOT Show, and then they finally showed us like the completed thing at this SHOT Show and the mag, all that stuff. So hopefully, in the next couple months, the damn thing's actually ready to be, launched on their website and people can actually buy it. My second dagger frame is on the way with the secret other thing. Might as well get a free frame. Might as well, right? May as well, might as well, mine as well. Who knows? Thinking of... Did I miss? See if I missed any questions here. Yeah. All right, so I guess I don't really remember any of the other questions that got asked to me. I apologize in advance if you ask me a question. If you have it, then put it in the chat here. But so since I suck and broke a freaking rifle stock and it threw me off my game today, I guess I'll just talk about some things that I want to talk about. So this ATF pistol brace thing. So I'm still waiting, and I still have people asking me like, "Hey man, you gonna take yours off, or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna register yours?" And I really just feel like the registering thing is a trap. You only have 88 days for that submission to be closed out and approved before it automatically gets denied. And when you're building an SVR and you're going to register it, you pretty much apply for the tax stamp before you build it. So no harm, no foul. You get denied. Don't build the damn thing. However, with this, you're admitting that you already have the rifle. It's already you have to submit a picture when you do the freaking application. Like, and I'm not kidding. Like, I looked it up just to see because I've never applied for a tax stamp. You submit a picture of what you're trying to do. So I would have to submit a picture of my rifle, my pistol, that I would be registering. And if it's not approved and processed within 88 days, it's automatically going to get closed out and rejected. So if you think that they're going to process, 40 million or however many of these things are out there in 88 days from the date that it's published and you applied, it's not going to happen. And then you willingly admitted, like, I have this already. So I don't know if they're going to come to your door. Who knows? They may not. But regardless, you're letting them know I have this, and I don't want people to know that I have this. So I'm going to do what I do, and I suggest you all do the same, and whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you feel comfortable, then go ahead and do that. But I know what I'm going to do, and that's a lot of nothing. Any new reviews coming? Yes, there are reviews coming, and I don't really want to say what, but we'll get there. We'll get some reviews coming. I'm trying not to do as many cheap reviews this year. Like, yes, I still want to do budget stuff, obviously, but I think it was getting to the point where Fiachi and other people were sending me stuff so often. I just kept, it's like all my videos were like review of this cheap thing, review of this cheap. So I want to have like some quality content in between each review. So I don't want to just do back to back freaking cheap review stuff. So I want to review some budget stuff and then do some, actual videos, and then, review some budget stuff and mix it up a little bit. I don't want every single video to be a cheap review video. Because that's all I'm known for, is like, hey, this guy's going to review some cheap stuff, and that's it. I actually want to buy a revolver, but I'm poor, so maybe I'll get that new Toro revolver. I actually like, so I have a Taurus revolver. It's not the Toro. I don't know how I feel about optics on a revolver. I don't know. I think I'm kind of like, is it cool? Like, yeah, I guess, because everything with an optic is a little bit cooler. But on a revolver, I don't know. I feel like it takes away from what a revolver is. But I got my Taurus 38 Special. I think it's pretty decent. The guy at the gun shop was like, oh, you should get this Smith & Wesson. I'm like, nah, man, like, I'm not a big revolver guy. I just want to have one. So I'll look at that Taurus there. He's like, sure, it's a piece of crap. You should look at the Smith & Wesson. He's like, he wanted to upsell me to, get a bigger commission. And I'm like, dude, hand me the Taurus. Like, I want to look at the Taurus. I don't care about the Smith & Wesson. I'm not paying $100 more just because it says S&W on it. I don't care. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's not. I don't give a crap. Just give me the damn thing. We all poor. We all poor. So many things, so little money. That's a fact. So I found out people are stripping the pistol down to just a lower and say no brace yet. Yeah, I mean, that's an option, but I just don't want to. Being on socials, you were saying you have it. Yes, but I'm not providing the picture and all my information and everything straight into the freaking database, the federal database that the ATF and all these other agencies can access. If they're following my 5,000 channel or 5,000 subscriber YouTube channel and they want to come at me, then whatever. But I'm not putting a picture and the serial number, my address, my phone number, my freaking dog's name, and all this shit into a federal database and submitting it there. So there's a difference. It's hard to do range days in California. It is, because I have to go somewhere like that, Larry with 6 dads isn't looking over at me like, oh my gosh, and reporting me, So I got to go somewhere desolate and away from everybody else. That way I can shoot my stuff that I want to shoot, and they're not going to, have an aneurysm that I have 30 round magazine. Oh my God, he's a terrorist. This revolver is a piece of crap. So is my 1911, but I still have it. Facts. I just have it to have it, man. They're pieces of crap. They're not pieces of crap, but they're not things that I'm going to carry or shoot too often. It's just stuff to have to say I have it. Which is why I want a Taurus revolver, just to say I have one. I like revolvers, but not that much of a fan to drop money on a really fancy one. Exactly. Like, that's pretty much where I'm at. Same page. Like, cool to have, not really very practical, and I'm not gonna, really carry it or use it daily, but maybe I'll throw it in a backpack, a fanny pack, if I'm doing some hiking in some neon pink booty shorts, and I don't have a lot of room to carry, something else. Maybe that's just what I need, but, we need to do your 1911 slide. I've asked you like 18 times how much you would charge me, and you never answer me. You never answer me. So maybe now that it's, on a live and I've called you out, you'll give me a price. And you're probably going to charge me double because you hate me, but it is what it is. It's not serialized. We're good. I can mail it straight to you, right? Hey, Gunny, currently have a defense mechanism, MEPC, and was wondering if you had a DIY idea on how to store it in my car for work. Not sure if you're going to talk about it, but I got it draped over my passenger side seat. Yes, so I did talk about it already. So you were the one who asked me that question. So yes, to reiterate, because I don't know if you can go back and view this live it takes like a couple hours for YouTube to like publish it after I end the live. So I did talk about it. So there's not really a cheaper way or a better way. I think it's just kind of what you want to do, how you want to store your plate carrier stuff. But draping it over the passenger seat, I kind of said I wouldn't really recommend that, because if you do just hop out to go run into the store, to the bank, run some errands, do whatever you got to do. It's kind of like a visible presence, like, hey, this guy's got body armor, he might have a weapon, he might have other good stuff that I want, and it just calls for them to break into your car and try to find whatever they can find and take your stuff. So what a lot of people do is put it in a day pack, a backpack, some sort of carrier, bug out bag, whatever they're going to do in their back seat or their cargo trunk area. And that's how they stage their stuff. And then you would bungee it down that way. If you did get in a car accident or a wreck or anything, it's not going to fly out and become a projectile and hit you in the dome. Some people use Plano like sportsman boxes, like a little small like tub of whatever box you want to use. And then they'll have all their like bug out gear, so their plate carrier, their magazines, shit. Sometimes they break an AR pistol down and put both halves in there, and just have all their stuff ready to go in one like tote, and that's what they would do. So for me personally, I keep my stuff in the back of my SUV with my backpack draped over it, and I have my little Plano sportsman box kind of butted up next to it, so you can't see what's in the back of my vehicle. So that's what I do. I don't really think there's a really one answer fits all. It's just kind of what works for you. I'll just say keep it out of sight, because keeping it out of sight is going to be better for you. I missed the front half. No worries, brother. No worries. It's all good. You never asked a price. I did. I asked you a price so many times. I was like, hey, man, like, let me send that stuff to you. But, hey, maybe, you know what? You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. I didn't ask you. How much would you charge me? Send me a message on Instagram. I don't want you to put your discounted friend price out there for the public to see. California people cost more. JK, I won't charge much at all. I have people sending me a few SIG models because no numbers. Nice. Nice. Dang, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh, pistol braces. Yeah, I don't know. Pistol braces, that's a whole ordeal. Hopefully it gets overturned, but I doubt it, man. Once they start taking our freedoms, they're not giving them back. So at one point you have to just say, screw it. I'm not complying with your crap. I'm not saying flaunt it and make it like well known, like hey, F you, but I mean I wouldn't rush out to change all of your weapons to make the government happy, because they're never going to be happy until you don't have any weapons. $50. Say less. I'm screenshotting this. Now you can't say you didn't. Now you can't upcharge me. Does that include shipping, or do I gotta ship it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What did I miss here? I can't break the seal. I've got to go to the bathroom already. Does anybody feel like their weekends just fly by without getting anything done? Send a hat. Woo! What are the most budget effective plates? I wish I could answer that, but I don't want to answer that. I don't want anybody to buy plates based on my recommendation, because I don't know. I don't want to be liable if you do get shot and you're like, oh, you recommended these plates and I almost died. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Are you going to be coming out with any patches? So with the plates, just do your research. There's a lot of budget options out there. I would just implore you to actually research, read reviews, see if there's any YouTube videos of people actually shooting them and like seeing how well they hold up. I'm very hesitant to recommend plates to anybody just because I don't want that on me. What I would do for myself and my safety and security is different than maybe what you would do for you and your family. So yeah, I don't really want to recommend plates. I'll recommend plate carriers, budget, high end, whatever you want, because that's just the carrier. But I don't really want to get into the plates thing. Are you gonna be coming out with any patches? So Tacticon has videos for each plate shot at. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's budget options out there, and there's videos of people shooting them. So I would just say do your research and look at them, and just go with what you think's best for you. I don't really, yeah. So I do want to come out with some patches. I just got to figure out a company that does them that doesn't charge an arm and a leg, because obviously, if I don't want to spend a bunch of money on stuff like that, and it's my damn channel and stuff, then I know you guys don't want to spend, you know, 15, 20 bucks for a damn patch. So I got to figure out a place that does them for a decent price to where I can get them in bulk, and then obviously offer them to you guys that, you know, it would be nice to like be like $5, you know what I mean? Bigger companies have that ability because they can order them by the hundreds or thousands. Me sitting here in my garage don't really have the same ability, so I got to do a little bit more research for the patches. Stickers are super easy. Patches people charge a little bit more for because they're embroidered, so it's a little bit more work. When are you gonna do tumblers? I can laser, bro. I can order tumblers from Walmart like right now. My wife, she's on that like Walmart thing where they find all these deals and crap. She could probably find me tumblers for like $3 each, and then I could sell them for like $20, right? Right, babe? Are you on here? I don't know. Any recommended slim plate carriers? So yes, there are a few. Believe it or not, Tacticon has one. I guess if you're looking for a budget, Tacticon has a I will laser your logo. Nice. Tacticon has a budget plate carrier that's pretty sleek and pretty slim. It just kind of depends on your budget. There are several others. What's it? Ace Armor Company or something like that. They have a really sleek, slim budget option, and they actually they were in that video. What's that movie with? It's like the movie with Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg hunting vampires. They actually wear those in there. It's like a skeletonized plate carrier, and you can see the plates behind it. It's pretty cool. I'll get a list together, and I will comment them or message them to you. I got your email actually. You email me your address for the stickers, so I'll put together a little budget list of plate carriers and stuff, and I'll email it to you. Tactical Gear Junkie for custom patches, they're not bad. You know what? I actually used them for the patch on my plate carrier, and I had one made for my buddy Desert Tactical. So I'll look into them and see how much they'll charge me for like a bulk run. Maybe I can, obviously the more you order, the cheaper it is. So I'll see, maybe I can do a run of like 25, 30, and see if I sell those. Gandorf, thanks. You are welcome. Good sir, you are welcome. I recommend the MEPC, very affordable. It can also go under clothing. There you go. Yeah, I was actually looking at maybe getting some soft armor. So there are some like 3A soft armor vests that you can wear under like, you know, shirts, and especially like in the fall and winter when you wear a little bit looser clothing, jackets and stuff, you wouldn't see them at all. So I was kind of looking at some soft armor plates just to have. They stopped 9mm, 45. So, I mean, I don't really think too many gangsters are running around shooting 300 blackout and stuff. Usually it's 9mm. I think it'd be pretty cool to have just some soft armor laying around. I need this beer. I'm still so upset about my freaking rifle stock breaking. Ugh. Frustrating. Frustrating. Maybe you guys have an answer to this. I want to get a new knife. So this knife is like I have a lot of knives. This one is like my go-to carry knife. It's the Spyderco, what is this? The Endura 4. What is a good, this price, I think these were like, I don't know, like $100 and some dollars. What's a good EDC knife that you guys like and is affordable, not gonna break the bank, but is really reliable and super good? I love the Endura 4. I've been carrying it for a long time, and usually I like to switch stuff up, but it's been so good I haven't switched it up. So comment your EDC knives that you guys like, because I love this one. Do we have any intel on when the damn, I can't even talk today. Do we have any intel on when the armor ban comes into play? So I haven't heard anything new on it. I know they were kind of whispering that stuff a little while ago. So far, I haven't heard anything. I'm sure it'll be all over social media the minute that it does drop. But I don't see how. Like, what are they scared of? Why are they upset that we want to protect ourselves? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. What was it, New York, where that guy, put body armor, recorded himself going to like a grocery store, shooting up freaking like the ethnic grocery store / those areas, whatever. I don't know, man. Like, okay, a couple guys wear body armor and stuff. Like, they obviously had the intent to go out and do some bad stuff, so obviously they wanted to prolong the amount of time they were doing bad stuff. But is the answer stopping everybody else from being able to, like, defend themselves and be protected and have body armor? Like, stupid. I think it was put into play after this last mass shooting. I mean, I don't know. That's great. I haven't heard anything on it. But if that's the case, then that sucks. I'm still going to have body armor, and I'm still going to put it in my vehicle. I'm still going to have it in my house, and I'm still going to train with it. So if they're going to be mad about that and arrest me, then I guess that's what they're going to do. I don't know. But I'm not giving up my body armor just because it makes other people uncomfortable. Oh, no, you can protect yourself and survive a little bit longer than me. I'm mad. Get out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Thanks, Richard, for mentioning it. I'm gonna have to look that up because I didn't hear anything about it. I know they were making a big deal of it after that mass shooting in New York, but I didn't hear anything about this most recent one. CRKT M16 is pretty sweet. All right, that's an option. We'll look at that. Now they want to ban assault pistols. When I saw that sheriff's little interview where he's like, assault pistols, like with extended capacity magazine. What are you talking about, man? An assault pistol? Stop. Pretty soon, a push button knife is gonna be an assault knife, assault slingshot, assault hammer. Like, what are we doing? I'm gonna walk around with a damn air gun and a compressor strapped in my back. Fuck out of here. They want to ban everything. And unfortunately, the more people that keep complying and keep dealing with this crap, the more they're going to keep pushing. We're enabling them to keep putting these dumbass restrictions on all of us. Because guess what? Criminals don't listen to them, and they keep doing what they want to do. But every time a new law comes out, all of us law-abiding citizens are like, oh, man, that's bullshit. I'm not complying. Okay, I'm complying. And then it becomes normal to us, and we're like, oh, it's, that's just how it is. No, F that. F that. Recently bought a plate carrier and level 4 RMA plates. Shout out everyone with body armor, including me. Give me a shout out. Gunner Ray Pugh. That's what I'm talking about. I also have level 4 ceramic plates, so hell yeah, brother. RMA makes pretty good plates. Again, I'm not recommending anything because I'm not going to be responsible for you ending up in the hospital. Thanks, bro. Yes, sir. That was a TAC-9 with some kind of can attached to it. Yes. It's like, but I hate when you watch the news and they like, oh, there's like what you got. I'm sure you guys have seen the video where it's like, watch them shoot this watermelon with an AR-15 assault rifle, and it's like they're shooting a watermelon with a 12 gauge. Who in the media, like, do they do any research before they say what type of weapon is being used in some sort of crime or in any clip that they want to show of like their performance of that weapon? They label so many things. Fully semi-auto, like, shut your mouth. Do some research. Or like the dude who was talking about pistol braces. I don't know if it was like Congress or some committee meeting or whatever. He's like, so basically this brace allows you to fire at a increased rate. And then the other dude's like, yeah, I actually own one of those, and it has nothing to do with the rate of fire at all. It's to strap around your forearm and give it more stability when you're freaking firing. So that way you're more capable with it. It has nothing to do with what the hell you're talking about. So shut your mouth. It's crazy. Crazy. At Gunner. Alright, that one's gone. Alright. I'm gonna, oh my god, why's my tablet down to 1% battery? Oh well. We're gonna roll with it and hope it doesn't die. I'm gonna reload my beer. Ask me a question. Who's everybody going for in the Super Bowl? Who's everybody want to win? You guys watch football? I don't know. I kind of went on a NFL strike for a while after they started kneeling for the anthem and all that crazy crap. Corey getting a tactical reload on his beverage. Yes, sir. The benefits of a garage fridge. It doesn't take too long to reload. Alright, it's going to be weird. Don't judge me. I need it. Budget good knives will be brands like Civivi. Yeah, I've actually seen a lot of those, and they got really good reviews on, because you see them a lot on Amazon and stuff. They actually have really, really good reviews, and I've been debating getting a few. Like I said, I have a lot of knives, and I have some cheap knives, some more expensive knives, some Damascus knives. Just really looking for like stuff that I would carry on the daily to do kind of what I need to do. You got this little cheap ass knife right here. What is this? Oh, it's a buck knife. Little cute little guy. That aftertaste though. I know, right? But expensive ones, I don't know. Yeah, it's usually the expensive knives they're not like they're not really mass produced. They're like one-off. People like actually make them by hand and shit. My neighbor is over right now watching this with me. Give him a shout out. His name is. All right, I'm gonna try to pronounce it. I'm gonna try to give him a shout out. You might want to break it down by like syllables so I know how to pronounce it. Leet Mayunkum? Mahalo? A lot of my knives I've gotten from Tac Pack, and it's not a bad knife. Alright. I'll have to check out Tac Pack. So Civivi knives. I think somebody else mentioned, CRKT. I know. I've seen those all over the place too. I think I actually have one of those. I don't have the M16. Who's even going to the Super Bowl? Not the Cowboys. Nobody likes the Cowboys. If you do, you have bad taste. I eat me onkam. You motherfucker. Oh, you know what? I'm logging off. Oh. I was like, yo, I don't want to pronounce. I don't want to mispronounce this Hawaiian dude's name. You got me good. You got me good. The L is what threw me off because I was like, all right, this sounds like a stupid, like, there's no way. But the L like threw me off. I was like, like that could be a weird ass name. God damn it. God damn it. You guys are taking advantage of me. I'm in a vulnerable state. I broke a rifle today, and now you're making me say ridiculous things online. That's. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. God. Hey, it's mine. I can eat it if I want to. It's not gay. So since I missed the front half of this, how did you end up breaking your stock? So I took all the stuff off my, I took all my weapons down off my gun wall, and I was rearranging everything. I pretty much moved like what was where, and I had my Savage Axis 308, and it was at the top of my little gun wall that I have, and I haven't been in there in a couple days. And right before I did the live, I walked into my gun room to grab a couple things. And as soon as I walked in, I see my rifle laying on the floor in 2 pieces. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And yeah, somehow it fell off the hooks. The hooks are still up there on the wall. The wall's good. I guess when I put it up there, I don't know. Usually I'm really careful and I put everything up there really nice. Somehow or another, it ended up falling. And the stock broke. And it's pretty upsetting. So now I gotta spend a couple $100 on a new stock because it's not like I'm gonna throw the rifle away. Everything else is good. It's just the damn stock. So it is what it is. Somebody commented to get a Boyd's stock, which I actually saw on Google like 2 minutes before going live, and that's probably where the avenue that I'm gonna go. Are the hooks slightly bent? So the slat wall hooks, so they sit up on the wall and then they're raised and they kind of curve, so that way when you set a rifle in there, they can't fall. But they did, so I don't know. I don't know if maybe somebody hit the wall in the bedroom adjacent to it and like knocked it loose and it just kind of fell off, or I just set it up there like a jackass and it was fine while I was in there, and then as soon as I walked away, it fell. I don't know, man. But I'm pretty upset about it. I'm pretty bummed. I guess the only thing you can do is buy a better stock that's modified, and I had a unwilling upgrade to my rifle. So here's what it is. I don't really use it too often, so it's not like I need it like right this second, but it is pretty upsetting to spend money on something that was perfectly fine before I was an idiot. Yeah, I saw the review. I have them coming myself after this story. I'm worried about getting one. They're not gonna fall, man. They've been up there for 8 months, and I literally just rearranged everything the other day. So I had to have set it up there in a stupid way. It was me. I just don't know what I did because usually I'm pretty careful about it. I think what I did was like going back trying to process like how it happened. So with the slings, I usually try to pull the slings tight and then fold them over and then stick the sling in between the stock and the wall so that way it doesn't hang down. And I think when I did that, I must have put too much material behind the stock and the wall, and it kind of forced it to be a little bit off balance. So if any little thing happened, it fell off. It's my fault, man. You're not going to have issues. I have an extra stock if you want it. You have a Savage Axis bull barrel stock laying around? If you do, please hit me up. But it's got to be for the bull barrel because they're thicker than the regular Savage Axis stocks. Any thoughts on that Illinois gun ban? Yeah, my thoughts are it's bullshit. Illinois gets such a bad rap because of Chicago. It's like New York City for New York. 90% of New York is like country and pretty decent people, but you got that stupid little spot of New York City and Long Island are all a bunch of liberal freaking pansies. And then Illinois is the same way. You got Chicago and their cesspool of bullshit affecting the entire state. It's crap. It's crap, man. I don't like it. Oh, no, I don't think it's that one. Let me check, and I'll send you a DM on Instagram. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And obviously, I will compensate you fairly if you do have a Savage Axis stock. Dang, man, this hour goes by like super fast. I don't even realize how long it's been. Just talking to my peeps. All right, guys, so I'm going to give it like 2 more minutes, and I'm going to hop off here. Got to eat dinner. It's Sunday night, get the kids bathed and ready for school, get my uniform ready for tomorrow. Busy, busy day. How long have you been in the Marine Corps? Well, let's see. Carry the 6 times 2 divided by pi. April will be 16 years. And I know, it's crazy. I look so young, right? So 16 years this April. And then I will be retiring in 4 short years. Hopefully they go by very fast. I'm ready to do something different. Corey actually eats real food. Actually, no. I just say that, and I go and get a can of Alpo, and I just down that shit. Yeah. What? Mind blown. I'm assuming that's with how long I've been in the service, but yeah. I know, man. I know, it's crazy. 36 years young, boy. All right, guys. So next week I will have more material ready for you. I had things going in my head, but as soon as that rifle stock broke, it messed me up for this week. So I will see you guys next week. Again, check those videos and check the giveaway video to see if you won the stickers or the stuff I was giving away. If you did, then send me your address via the means I told you, either my email address, which is in my bio, or just send me a DM on Instagram if you have Instagram, and I'll get this stuff mailed out. I'm trying to get it all mailed out at once, so once I get everybody's address, I can mail it out. So I'm trying to do that either tomorrow or Tuesday. So don't hold everybody else's stuff up. Send me your address so I can get this stuff out. And as always, send me your questions either via Instagram. If you have my email, now you can send me questions on email if you want to, or I'll make a post during the week saying, hey, questions, send them my way. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you tell your friends, like, comment, subscribe, buy some merch. This hat is available. And I appreciate y'all. Love you. Have a good night.